Okay guys, this one is going to be on credit repair. So repairing, building, pretty close. And there's a lot of ways to do this. This is just a way I've found has helped a lot of my clients. It actually, when I was younger and dumber, young and dumb, I messed up my credit. And I got my identity stolen as well. That really messed up my credit, and I had to rebuild it. Been through a bankruptcy, 2008, the whole world crashed, and I had to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy and start all over again. And I bought a house, I think it was right at the 3-year mark after I filed bankruptcy. I followed the steps, and I rebuilt my credit, and I bought a house. So it's not the end of the world. If your lender tells you your credit is bad or you don't have any credit, it's not the end of the world. You just have to be patient. You're not going to buy a house today, but listen to your lender. Ask him, what do I do to build my credit, repair my credit, and get back to where I can buy a house? So most likely, he's going to tell you anything that's late. If you have credit cards that are late, any kind of account that's late, he's going to tell you you need to bring them up to date, and then you need to pay them on time every single month. And so let's start with credit cards. That's one of the things that messes up everybody's credit, is the credit cards. So you want to keep the payment on time. If the credit card is due on the 1st of the month, set it up if you can for automatic payment or whatever to pay the week before it's due. So if it's due on the 1st, pay on the 25th. Whatever that closest payday is, that's when you want to pay your credit card. Get it paid down to under 30%. So if you have $10,000, you want it under $3,000. And keep it under there and get them paid down. Once you get all of your credit cards paid down, try to pay off your newest account, and then your oldest account, like don't close the new ones. When you pay them off, don't close them. You just tell them that hang on a second. Okay, apparently I need to turn this one off. Sorry about that. So, okay, you have brand new credit cards, okay? They're a year old. You went out and got a whole bunch of them. What you want to do is pay them down, pay them off. Don't cancel them. You want to keep them open because that's open lines of credit. Your lender will tell you if he wants you to close any of them. But don't do anything other than paying stuff off without him or her telling you to do it. So pay your cards down. Now the oldest account, if you got one that's 5 years old, the rest are 6 months, 2 weeks, whatever, that old one, you want to pay it off, and then every month go buy a tank of gas or a bag of groceries. $50, $25, $10, it doesn't matter. Buy a candy bar. Pay it off before the end of the month. That will build your credit because it's going to show you are using that revolving line of credit every single month, but you're also paying it off in full every single month. They don't care about the dollar amount as long as it's under the 30% mark. When it goes up above 30% mark, your credit score will actually drop. It's, I don't know, 5 or 10 points. You'd have to monitor it and watch it. But putting money on the credit cards makes your credit score drop once you hit 30% of the maximum amount that credit card can have. So if it's a $10,000 credit card, you don't ever want more than $3,000 on it. And if you're trying to buy a house, you don't want $3,000 on it. You want maybe $50 and then pay it off every month before it's due. Always pay them before they're due. Never wait till the due date. So that's your credit cards. Get those bad boys paid down, get them paid off. Phone bill, utilities. If you're renting a house or an apartment, you want to make sure all your utilities are always paid on time. Again, 5 days before. Just tell yourself that these bills are due on this date and they have to be paid on that date. When you get paid close to that date, you pay that bill. That's all there is to it. Just do it. And keep those paid up. And the reason why is they can put negative credit. They don't put positive credit, but they will put negative credit. Now Experian has a I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it on YouTube. It's Experian something. But you go to their website, you sign up, and what they do is they monitor all of your utilities and your phone bill. And like if you have Cox cable or internet, whatever you have, you can put your account number and your information in there, and they'll monitor those, and they'll show that you're paying those on time, and then that helps you build positive credit. So that's building positive credit. All this stuff, if you have no credit, everything that I'm telling you right now, you just start doing these things, okay? So you need one credit card. Put 25 bucks, 50 bucks a month on it, pay it off before it's due every single month. Get a car loan, okay? Car loans are fantastic for paying off, building up your credit, but you can pay it off fast. So I know everybody's like, car loan, I can't afford a car payment. If you have a car that's paid off, and say it's an old junker, you got a 1985 junker, stuff's falling off of it, it's barely getting you down the road. It's a car, it's paid off. Go to your bank that you bank with and tell them, I want to build credit. I want a $500 loan against my car. And they'll give you $500, $200, whatever loan against your car. Now you take that money and you put it in a savings account and you don't touch it. And every month you pay your car payment with that $500 that you borrowed against it. In 6 months, your car is paid off. Now you're showing on your credit that you paid a car payment on time every single month for 6 months. And now you do it again. Get another $200 or $500 loan against your car. Pay it on time. As long as you're on time, they don't have to be big amounts of money. I've had people come and say, yeah, I've got a credit card, but it's only $200, and I've got a car, but I only paid, like $5,000 for it. It's like, well, did you make your payments on time? Guess what? You just built credit. That's all it takes. You don't need a lot of different accounts. You don't need different types. You need 2 solid payments showing that you're paying your stuff on time and you are responsible. That's what they want to see. If you have late payments, now that's where it's going to get you, because the lenders are going to require so much time goes by before they will get your credit up enough and high enough and solid enough for them to be able to get you the loan. But it will happen, and you just have to be patient. Make a calendar. I do this for my clients. So if you come to me and say, Michelle, help me build my credit, I don't charge for it. I just do it. And I tell everybody, make a calendar. Put the starting date is today, and you owe $500 to your Visa credit card. And you're going to start today, and you're going to pay them $100, $50, whatever. Put it down there today. And then set yourself a reminder for the paycheck that's closest to the due date for next month. Now you're at $450. You're going to pay $50. So every month you deduct your payment and you watch the total go down. And it will help you. It sounds crazy. It sounds frustrating. But I have got so many first-time buyers that came to me with bad credit, no credit, not enough income, so we had to fix that. It's like, okay, you got to get, change jobs, get a new job, whatever. You don't want to change jobs right when you're trying to buy a loan. That's not good. But if you're not making enough money and you can get a better job or a promotion in your company, whatever it takes to get up there to where you're making enough money to buy a house, then do it, and you're talking to your lender the whole time. That's the most important part. Talk to your lender, and he will tell you, no, don't change your job right now. Do it in 3 months, or change your job right now and work on building your credit, and then we'll check back every 3 months. So we'll literally give you little homework things to do with your credit, and then you may not hear from us for, we're not going to call you every day. We're not going to babysit you and say, hey, did you do this? That's not our job, and we don't have time for it. But we will be there when you call us in 3 months and say, hey, I paid off this credit card, I paid off this, I got a car loan, I did this. We'll be there and we'll be cheering you on. And then the lender can look at your last credit report and he can mark off the cards and say, okay, well, this is approximately what that's going to do. Now here's your, moving forward, you need to do this, and let's check back in this many months. And sometimes it's 6 months. You're just feeling too good today, aren't you? Sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's a year, sometimes it's only 3 months. But only your lender can tell you that. I can't tell you that. I can just tell you how to fix it. And paying off debt, I think that's the hardest part, is paying off debt, because you're looking at that debt going, oh my God, I got so much debt. How am I going to pay this off? And you know what? You're going to pay it off in little tiny chunks. And you're going to do every single thing you can possibly do to save money and pay that debt off. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. If you possibly can, find a cheaper place to live, roommate, whatever you got to do so that you can get it paid off. Mark it on a calendar, keep a written note so you can see your progress. If you just do it every month and you don't see your progress, and you have 12 months of debt to pay off, or if you figure that's how long it's going to take, or 2 years, whatever it is, if you're not documenting it and you can't see it, you're going to get frustrated about halfway through and you're going to give up. So just make sure you document it. Those are the easy steps. There's a lot of different ways to repair your credit. There's a lot of different ways to build your credit. Those are 2 steps that I have found that's worked for my clients. My lenders like those steps. And again, you always want to talk to your lender before you make any of those steps. Don't go out and get a car loan without your lender saying, yeah, that's a good idea. If you don't have a credit card, I know Capital One has a program for building and repairing credit. When I went through my bankruptcy, I went to Capital One, and they helped me fix my credit. So they have a really good card. They start you out low. I think it's like $250. I don't know. That was about 15 years ago I had to do that. So, but they're good. I would try them. It's definitely worth trying it. And again, shoot me a message if you need any help. If you want me to help you set up a spreadsheet or whatever, I can make some templates and throw them up there for you guys. I love Excel and Google Sheets for spreadsheets, and then Google Calendar. It'll remind you. You put it down that you got to make a payment on this time, and it'll help you with your budget and all that good stuff. So just let me know. And I hope I gave you guys some good information today and a little bit of hope, because you can do it. As long as you set your mind to it and you tell yourself you can do it, you can and you will do it. It's not going to be today, but it will be tomorrow, okay? So just don't lose hope. And keep your head up and make a plan. That's the biggest thing. Make a plan and reach out and talk to the right people that will help you make that plan and keep that plan. And you guys will do just fine. And we'll get you there.